What's going on, everybody, and welcome back for a new video. Today I got a new awesome show for you guys that is going to release on June 29, 3 PM EST. Now, I'm showcasing this server here because I know I built you guys in a reading. I want to make it up for you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a bunch of servers, and hopefully there's one that you guys like and go ahead and play with your faction on. Now, the TNT is disabled on this server for 5 days whenever the server releases, so you'll have some time to build up a base and stuff like that. And I know that some people have asked me about power per player and how many people can be in a faction whenever I do this. So I just go ahead and take out this right here where it says 100 power per player, and there's 50 player per faction, so the maximum of 50 people. So you'll be able to keep your alts and your friends and so on in there. Also, there's a pretty good F-top right here. There's 400 paypal and 400 buycraft for the #1 faction. So it is like F-top. There's 200 paypal and 300 buycraft for the F-top 2. And there's 100 paypal and 100 buycraft for the F-top 3, meaning that of course no matter if you get first, second or third place, you will always have a cut off of those juicy money. But before we go too much into details, let's go ahead and see what's actually on the server, and we'll have a quick talk afterwards. So the first thing that you quickly notice is that if the server has gen bucket. So of course it has gen bucket where you can simply just do this. And of course you will probably lose your gen bucket. It's just because I am in creative. If you go quickly in here, you'll see that I lose them as well. And it goes pretty fast, so you should be able to get your base up pretty fast as well. Now, this is not the only thing that's on here. You also have the sand scaffolding, so you can pretty much make your sand walls pretty easy by doing just this. And it costs, I'm pretty sure it's 2.5k. I'm not sure if it's per night. No, it's all the way up. So every time you place this, it's 2.5k. And of course, it goes all up to 255, which is pretty decent. You also have shockwaves. So I know that a new thing is this 5x5. So this 5x5 pretty much you'll be able to make a 12x12 base. That's at least what me and Diversity did. 12x12 base where you mined everything out in 12 hours. So this 5x5 is a lot better than the 3x3, but the 3x3 is pretty good as well. So, and of course it does the normal 3x3 right here, where you like the normal one we know. And then of course the 5x5, which is a lot better. So as you can see, it takes out a lot more than the other one does, and it's just a little bit more better. It makes it a little bit more easy to get one space up. There's also a shockwave shovel. I'm not really sure if I can. Well, I could try to use it right here, and you'll be able to see that it goes pretty decent as well. So actually, I'm pretty sure it was Ostia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Ostia. I actually trapped people by using a 5x5 shovel. And it doesn't really have to be a hole underneath. You can just walk on top of it, and you will pretty much spleef everyone that's right here, and you will be in here. And unless you have a pearl ready, you wouldn't really be able to get out. So that's pretty cool as well. Those 5x5 shockwaves. Now there's also a sell wand. I'm not really sure if you place a thing where I could sell, but sell wands pretty much sells everything on the list right there: arrows, base rods, bones, cactus, and the bows, so on and so on and so on. So that's also pretty cool. Let's go ahead and place it. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and place those in again. Now over here we have the money pouches. I'm pretty sure this is a buycraft where you'll be able to open some of all these right here, and it comes up on your screen, which is pretty cool. So you can like start screaming at yourself if you don't get enough money. So as you can see right here, the higher the money pounds, the more money you get. So this way, all the way up to tier 5, you'll be able to get money, which is pretty cool. So if you need some money, just quickly go into buycraft. There's a % off sale at the start, I'm pretty sure, not really sure. Also, there's custom mob drops. You'll be able to, so one of them is silverfish, and silverfish drops emeralds. I'm not really sure if it's every time it drops emeralds. It looks like it's every time it drops emeralds. So every time one silverfish spawns, it will be an emerald. Now I know that silverfish spawners doesn't really spawn too many silverfishes, but it's a pretty cool idea as well. Now let's go ahead and take out zombie pigmen. I'm sorry about the sound behind me. Zombie pigments. I'm pretty sure it's gold. Yep. It's ingot, and I'm pretty sure it's only ingot. Yeah, it looks like it's only ingot. Yeah, it's only ingot, and it's like 1 ingot every time, which is pretty cool. Now, well, oh, can I remember how to build one of these bad boys? It's been a long time since vanilla. Boom, there we go. Alright, so apparently IDs has 5 health. So if you look at it right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be 1 kill. So it means that it will only just hit the lava and then will just collapse and die. Water protection redstone. I wish more servers had something like this, because it's really annoying whenever you build a cool cannon there and everything just destroys. So this way at least you would know that whenever your cannon blows up, accidentally blows up, or you misplace a bucket, it doesn't really have to be the end of the world. Same goes with repeaters and comparators and stuff like that. Also, there's a 3 custom. Oh, let me put that in right there. There's 3 custom kits you'll be able to buy from the Minecraft. With, like, of course you'll be able to buy ranks and stuff like that, but you'll also be able to buy 3 custom kits, which is pretty much the grinder, which gives you a looting V sword. So I'm pretty sure you can hit places and sell that for a lot of money. And then of course Unbreaking Ivy of Protection 3. Not really, like, it could be Protection 4, but since it's only a grinder kit, it isn't really necessary. I'm not really sure how the cooldown is in this. This next one here is base building, so you'll get your sand, sponges, water buckets, so on and so on. And you'll get bedrock as well. And of course a goodie pickaxe and a pair of boots apparently. Which is pretty cool because it's got the depth side of 3 on that everybody wants. There's also something called a Raider kit. You'll get everything you need to build a cannon besides cobblestone. So you got your creeper axe, you got a full set right here, blast protection, a really good pickaxe as well, and pistons and whatever you'll ever need. Now the custom enchants on this server right here is a little bit different from others because right now they've actually choose to take night vision and resistance on, but of course you'll be able to get your wild breathing, strange, and speed as well. And actually, now that I look at it, it looks like health boost is a part of this as well, so you'll be able to get a little bit of more health boost. This is pretty cool. Now going over to something else, this is more like general information that sometimes I find myself when joining a server that I didn't really take a closer look at if it's lava scattable and stuff like that. So it's pretty important to know that it's scattable, or else you'll be able to make those 45 regions, which is pretty bad. But lava is scattable, silverbones is from the Minecraft, silk spawners for everyone, so no matter if you donate to the server or not, you'll be able to actually mine some spawners. The nether is disabled, and there's going to be a TNT-Fill command for everyone, no matter if you're rank or not, which is pretty cool as well. I already showed you the shockwaves and the shovel as well, but Obby Breaker is 4 hits, so you need 4 hits to break an obsidian, water or not. And of course, bedrock, which is right here, has a way higher durability of 200 hits, which is pretty crazy because you need to at least shoot a few times to get that. And I told you before how much power there were per player, and there's a supply crate every 4 hours and a cough every 3 hours. And there's also gen buckets and like the 3 kits that I showed you right here, so there shouldn't be a problem. There's of course no hopper crafting, so you'll need to buy those from the shop. And also if you lock out in enemy or allied land, you'll be teleported to spawn as in most servers. I already showed you the enchants, and there's also inciting not allowed, so you're not allowed to incite on the server here. So you guys that like to incite, just don't do it. Also, I showed you about the F-top price, which is pretty high actually. There's a 4K flat end and 10K overworld. And there's also faction fly for everyone, so you don't need to go ahead and buy that. There's MCMO on the server as well, and there's like a bunch of things. The one thing that really took my mind out is that it is 15 chunk buffer, meaning of course you will have less walls, so you'll be able to raid people way faster than normally. There's also a 10K overworld and a 5K end. The pigments, I'm pretty sure I showed you the custom things right there, so you don't really have to think about that. 3 minutes cooldowns from when you eat the gap. I'm pretty sure, yep. So whenever you eat the gap, like right now, then it's 3 minutes, meaning of course you have to take 30 seconds away from those 3 minutes there. Also there's a shop GUI. If you do shop, there's a GUI which looks pretty cool. It's very decorated very much and made this look very cool, and you'll be able to do different things in here like sell or whatever. Hoppers is 7.5k, which is pretty cheap, so you don't really have to worry about having to grind a lot of money before you can start getting your hopper floor done. But that's pretty much what the server looks like right now. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some updates on some plugins and rules and stuff like that, but this is pretty much what it is right now. So it's a pretty good server, and to be honest, it's just an alternative server that you guys might find enjoyable to play, definitely with the F-top price here on as well. And also some of those, it's also a server that haven't really had a lot of maps behind it, so you know there's going to be some people that just knows the server in and out, and you wouldn't stand a chance. So on this server here, it's actually pretty chill. So I totally suggest that you go check it out at least at the release date. But I think that's pretty much what's about all of these things here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video here, and hopefully you guys will go ahead and be here on June 29 at 3 p.m. EST. Let me actually go see if that's true. So the server itself, as you can see, have checked that cannoning, and hopefully everything works as it should on the release date. At least they haven't really told me about any problems with cannons and stuff like that, so you should be pretty good right there. But right here is the release date. It's going to be down in the description, as well as the Bytecraft website whatsoever. But as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and check it out on 3 p.m. EST.